Movie night, back with another Classic. I'm your host, Easy. Welcome to Car Language. And this video is about 10 things that I don't like about the ZL1. Let's get into it. So, I've had the car for about 2 weeks, and I guess it's more of a two-door issue. You know, it's hard. I'm getting accustomed from a four-door to a two-door. So I dislike these things I'm gonna mention in the video, but it's been a great experience overall as far as just knowing that I have a ZL1. Again, if you guys watch previous of my videos, this is my dream car, so there's really not another vehicle I have been interested in. I consider myself a car enthusiast, and I love all cars, but this is the one I've been wanting for a very long time. I finally got it, and you know, just having it again, it's fulfilled me. It's fulfilled me in a way where I don't know what's next after this car. But enough about that. Let's get into the 10 things that I don't like about this car. It might be more, it might be less, but just to kind of give you guys a general knowledge of what to expect when you get one of these, things to look out for. As you can see, we got the tints done. I got 35% on the windows, and on the quarter panels I got 20%. Sorry, my pointer. I'm looking at my hand, not the camera. We got 35% on the windows and 20% on the quarter panels, and we also got 20% out back. You could see through it, but at night it's hard to tell. It looks like 20% all around, at night at least. But in the daytime, you can't see through it due to the fact that the interior is black and the car is silver. It makes the tint pop more. The lighter the car, the darker the tint looks. So I kind of like the way it came out. A lot of people were saying 20, but I don't know. I tend to be a cop magnet when I'm doing something illegal, something like tints or whatever. So I do my best to try to keep the car as subtle as possible. Now, first thing that we're going to talk about that I dislike is, as you can see, we do have, as you can see, I live in Georgia, so it's open carry, and this is what I carry. It's a 45, and as you can see, it's as big as my hand, so it's not even that big of a pistol. And it's just, I gotta have my cologne, you know, face mask, of course, and maybe 2 clips. It just doesn't fit right. And then on the side pockets, I can't really tuck it in. It's too small. So storage is an issue. Again, a lot of you guys are gonna say, well, that's part of, you know, what's having a two-door like. Storage is gonna be a compromise. Again, there's only, as you guys can see, there's a pocket here, but you're not gonna be really using this because reaching back is a bit uncomfortable. So that kind of sucks. Second thing, the phone. You charge your phone, you got your phone charging, and there's really nowhere to put the to put the phone. You could put it right here at the side pocket, but then the wire is going to be across your legs. Very uncomfortable. And again, when the door is closed, to kind of reach, your elbow bends enough to where it's uncomfortable. So that's something else to look out for. You know, your phone. I'm gonna keep the door open, guys. That sound should stop. And again, these are just two-door things to consider. I'm sure there's probably a lot of other two-door vehicles that do have, you know, more storage than this, but it's tight in here. And we can use the back seats, but again, it's too tight and uncomfortable to constantly keep reaching back. All of these car manufacturers haven't perfected the technology. Like, they say they have this, that, and the third. Honestly, this, that, and the third is not working the way it's supposed to. Like, it might lag. I'll give you an example. Skip the track or go back to the track those buttons tend to lag a little bit. The volume button doesn't lag when you're using CarPlay, but to skip the track, that button lags. So I gotta pick up my phone. Where do I keep it? You know, the hands-free law. You can get a ticket if you have the phone on your lap. If you get caught with the phone on your lap, if you guys didn't know that, it's a hands-free law. That means the phone can't be on you at all. So that kind of bothers me a little bit. A lot of times I catch me placing my pistol on the floor and my phone on the floor as well. And I just, you know, the wire will get tucked in, and then I'll just fish the phone out, literally fishing the phone out slowly so it doesn't come off the charger. So what do we got? I would consider that the two things: no spot for a phone and storage. Third thing, visibility. Visibility, it's not bad if you're just looking backwards, but the pillars, as you can see, the pillars here, they block a lot. They definitely block a lot. They block your blind spot. The camera helps a little bit. Of course, this car comes with blind spot, not bad at all. You know, it's definitely helpful, but it's also something to look out for, and that's for the most part pretty much in any two-door, because a Mustang is the same thing. Again, these are things just for anyone looking to purchase a two-door before they purchase a four-door. If it's your first car and you're going for the two-door, and it's in that fast level type of car, like a Scat Pack or something like that, I would kind of like maybe drive them all before you go ahead and get this one. Again, it's certain things that are going to be very uncomfortable, to where for the first driver, he might not want a car at all. Like, he's going to say, I'm better off taking an Uber, in a sense. But you definitely sacrifice a lot. The pillars, the pillars, it blocks your views. Fourth, ever since I got my OnStar connected, the alarm has just been going off. It can't be a Chevy thing. I think I'm gonna cancel that service. And that service, it lags. I don't mean to kind of ish on OnStar, but that service kind of lags. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It definitely works as far as like anything happening to the car, as far as somebody, you know, opening the door by mistake, etc. It'll alert you. It's cool in that sense, but like I said, I've been having issues with the car ever since I connected OnStar, to where, for no apparent reason, 5 minutes later, the alarm is going off. Very annoying, very annoying. I'm trying to figure that one out. But that's not something that's wrong with the car. I'm going to assume that's something, you know, with OnStar. Because, again, I wasn't having that issue. Sorry, guys, wrote down a list. It's not that bad. Again, all of this, to me, it doesn't matter. I could live with this. Another thing to look out for, the launch. I hate the way to set up the launch. Honestly, this is something that's just, you know, for a car with 650 horses, it's like, clearly this is on another level. So there should have been like a button somewhere to where you could press it, it'll take you to that screen, and, you know, kind of like the Dodges. You know, you press the SRT button, it'll take you there, and you adjust from there. Boom, boom. With this, it's kind of like a hidden code. I'll show you. So to activate launch control, you'll be here at the info. You got to go all the way down to options, excuse me. And you'll get here and it'll say disable launch control. To enable it, you got to press this button here, the traction control button, twice. I'm going to press it twice. Dismiss. And as you can see, it's still on. You have to put it on track first. Now that it's on track, then you press traction control button twice. It's ready. Boom. Once it's ready, you could go dry, Sport 1, Sport 2, race, which is a lot of options. Again, it's just I wish it was a better way, like a faster shortcut. So now you could press and hold the brake till it gets to that green light. That's nothing. Like I said, my only issue is getting to this. So, you know, you got to press the traction control button off, you know, where it should be to where the moment the car is on track, the traction control is off. You know, I don't know. To me, it should be faster. I'm sorry. Again, you guys might disagree with me. You might agree, but I'd rather it be kind of like how it is in the Dodgers. I prefer it that way. It was a much faster, and getting to line lock as well. It was those pages. You know, here you gotta. I hate when you just can't. You know, I miss the touch. You know, I would like to. You know, the touch screen. You know, press line. You know, on the touch screen, you'll bring up line lock, etc. Whatever you need, and it's just right here at the middle. I hate having to, you know, press twice. You know, I like to deal with everything on the screen. The button, you know, it's something that you gotta look at what you're doing, which, in theory, that's how it should be. But after a while, you know, I don't know. It's something where we're having, you know, information on the screen and being able to access it from the screen that makes it a lot better, especially when it comes to performance. Because a lot of times you'll catch somebody in the highway and you know, they'll taunt you or whatever, and you kind of want to have a little bit of fun, and it's a quick bop bop bop. Where this is, it almost feels like you might have to stop the car to kind of see what you're doing. Number 5, getting in and out. Again, these are just two-door problems. This is not a problem that you're gonna have that you should have. You know, it's not a Chevy problem. It's just a two-door problem. It's getting in and out this car. It's kind of squished in, like the belt line is high, so stepping in and out, it just feels very, very uncomfortable. I'm gonna assume this is what it feels like jumping in and out of like a Lamborghini or something like that, right? It's just very, very uncomfortable. Of course, the Lamborghini sits lower. That's the benefit with this, but as high as the car looks from the outside, it still feels like a low car. Again, just the exit is just so like crunched. So another thing to look out for, stepping in and out the car is uncomfortable. I haven't gotten used to that yet. The staggered wheels. If anybody knows anything, please help me on this, because I really want to get 305s on all corners. I just really want to go about doing that in the best way possible. Like, I don't want to do it and then it just doesn't ride the same. So if anybody has the same amount of wheels all around, please, on a comment below and let me know how you did that, and how does the car drive. Is it taken away from the drive the way it's supposed to feel? I kind of miss that. I miss rotating my tires. Having said that, we're gonna be spending money on tires if we keep the staggered wheels. Again, the staggered wheels to me is something new. I've never had staggered wheels before. Two-door problems. Again, this is not 10 things that I dislike about this car. This is more of a two-door problem. I would say owning a two-door would be the better caption. The staggered wheels. Most two-door cars come with staggered wheels. I miss rotating my tires. Again, I could see this becoming a problem. Granted, this is not an everyday car. This is not what you want to drive every day. This is something you bring out on Sundays. That's what a lot of people keep telling me. I hope you got more cars. Yeah, we do, but I'm not one of those people where, you know, my Sunday is whenever I come home. As many days as I come home from over the road, I want to just drive. Every day is going to be my Sunday, because I'm only here, you know, for a week or so, and then I'm back out for a couple of days, and then I'm back for a week. You understand? So I definitely want to drive the car. Another thing, number 6, fuel. Don't let nobody steer you wrong. If it says supercharged under that hood, you better strap on and make sure you got your belt tightened and your pockets are deep, because fuel is a problem. Right now, I'm running a car and it's time for me to get fuel. I got a quarter left. It's not bad. It's about $55 to $60 to fill up at, let's say, 3 and change a gallon. But that $50-$60 could go really, really fast if you're constantly stepping on it. If you're not driving like a human being, you know, you constantly got Fast and the Furious on your mind, you will be running through this tank of fuel in 2 days, literally. I thought the Scat Pack was bad. This is really bad. This is like 10 times worse than the Scatty. I kind of miss, there's a lot of things I miss about the Scatty, but again, this is my dream car, and I'm willing to live with those things. And that was number 6. Yeah, the fuel. And that's pretty much it. Again, it's just 2-door problems, really. I love the car. I haven't had any issues aside from that alarm problem. But other than that, I love the car. I still wish the speed limit was more than what it is, to really see the potential of this car. And I guess that we could add to number 7. It's hard to want to drive this car normally. Like, you're gonna want to go fast. Like, this car is so fast, and the speed limit that's just posted is nowhere near enough to the potential of this car. The car is really, really fast. Like, I never thought I'd say this, but too much power is too much power. I hope those 2-3 people that I told to get this before they get the SS have not gotten the SS, and I hope they watch this video in time. I'm gonna actually reach out to you guys before you go ahead and get another car. Drive the SS, drive this. I would definitely go with the SS. Again, this is insane. Like, it's dumb how fast you could do 100 and not even notice that you're doing 100 till you look down at the speedometer. So that's something to consider when getting this car. Speed, a lot of horses. I believe I've made this video long enough. I don't want to bore you guys, but that's pretty much it. Certain things, again, very minimal things. Again, I'm not discouraged or regret my decision on buying my dream car. I'm willing to live with these things that I mentioned, but I guess it's just things that we got to get used to. It's my first 2-door. Again, that's another thing too. It's a 2-door. It's first 2-door. Those things we got to get used to. I thought space as far as in the trunk would be a problem. It's worked out fine. We're a family of 4, so we don't really, go crazy at Walmart, buying things like that. I fit 2 cases of water. I have yet to use the back seats, because I bought extra things. Now, if I'm going somewhere, like for the 4th of July, we went to a party and they told us to bring some chairs. Had they told us to bring like food, etc., that might have been a problem. But this is not a car no 2-door car, really. Even if you are single, you really just don't want to have a 2-door car. You understand? I think it's just like a dumb move. Have a hoopty on the side, because you wanna be able to have that car to transport. This is not the car. We took it because it's cool. My car crew, they didn't see it in person. They seen the videos, but they haven't seen the car in person, so they were definitely excited. And they loved it. Again, we just needed chairs and a bottle, and that's it. We were fine. But that's also something to look out for. If you're that person that, like me and is the kid, the wife, and I, the dog. I don't bring the dog in here. We got the truck for that. But it's something to look out for. Like, let's say you go to the beach, the chairs and a cooler. That space will get occupied really, really quick. So it's something else to look out for. I wouldn't put that on the negative, but it's something to consider. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Again, I might sound biased. I love the car too much to kind of downplay it. Very little things. Again, it's more so the comfort of it. That you got to get adjusted to having a 2-door. That's all I can say. I can't really say that those things are negatives, but it's more so for you guys, for anybody looking to get this car, to look out for. And there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Car language. Stay safe, stay blessed. I'm out.